What's up guys? Welcome to the podcast. Sorry daw nakapag-upload for Game 4 ng Ginebra at SMB. Pero ngayon we're gonna do Game 5. Nakauwi na ako from my work vacation. Not work vacation. Nakauwi na ako from work in Boracay, sports commentating. Pero enough of that. Pag-uusapan natin ngayon yung nangyari sa Ginebra versus SMB. And to be honest, Cho, nanonood ako ng game na to sa gabi kasi nakauwi na ako from work that time. Just I'm back.
Ah,
Ang pinaka tumatak sa isip ko dito is in 21 minutes, si RJ Abarientos had 28
pare.
points. Grabe, grabe si RJ Abarientos. And then may realize mo, shit, rookie lang nga lang pala to, no?
Oo, bro. Pero bro, like at least for me, marami magagalit kasi syempre Hinebra, marami Hinebra fans eh. Pero, not to take away the credit from Hinebra, pero I think it was more of SMB playing badly than
Oo,
Hinebra
sige.
actually
Okay.
doing a good job.
Okay.
Diba?
Bakit? Why do you think so?
Kasi pare, like, if you're gonna look at the stats, the only thing SMB did better was they had more second chance points. Pero, kung isipin mo kasi, Hinebra didn't even need second chance points kasi pumapasok naman yung shots nila initially. So,
Actually.
hindi, di ba, hindi mo rin pwede i-count eh. So, from that alone, you can conclude na, at least for me, I don't know if everybody will agree, but at least for me, SMB did a bad job. But again, we have to credit Hinebra kasi tinake advantage nila yun. Yung fact na SMB did a bad job. A poor
Mm.
job, rather.
Eh,
That's for me.
Adding to what you said, bro, SMB had 19 turnovers to just the 6 of Barangay Ginebra.
That's
Dagdag
another
ko pa
thing,
to.
bro.
Dadagdag ko pa to. Ginebra had 31 assists to just the 15 of SMB.
Grabe, bro. Like, kahit
Doon pa
i-times two mo,
lang,
pare.
yung dalawang stats na yun, doon mo makita yung difference
Oh,
ng laro nila,
grabe,
ng
no?
laro nila dalawa.
Tsaka, bro, nabasa ko sa spin.ph yung isang article tungkol dun sa Ginebra. That's an all-time franchise low nila. Yung 6. So, yung sabihin, they
Oh,
were
you
on a
mean San
rhythm
Miguel?
talaga.
You mean San Miguel? Oh, wait, what are you talking about? Oh, we're talking about Ginebra.
Ginebra, yeah,
Turnovers ng
like,
Ginebra. Okay.
yeah, franchise low nila yun. Ibig sabihin, that's the best game they had talking about turnovers. So, diba, malas yung SMB kasi sakto, Ginebra was feeling good and sila, they were having a bad performance. So, again, I don't wanna take the credit away from Ginebra, pero pare alam mo yun, may pagkaswerte at the same time, sinakto lang din talaga. So yun, that's for me. Tsaka ikaw, baka, ayun nga, na-mention mo si RG Abarientos, pare.
Mm.
Okay, okay, sige, hinipe up mo na siya. But I don't wanna burst your bubble,
Sige,
pare.
go!
Pero,
Pwede mo na ako kontrahin dito eh. Si
oh,
Mario, yung kasama ko dito, kinukontra naman ako nung lagi eh.
okay, okay, sige. Ayun, buti sinabi mo. I mean, obviously, RJ did great in this game, pero, during the games that they lost, did they lost, it was partly due to his insufficient contribution. And I mean, I'm sorry RJ, medyo extra critical yung judgment sa iyo kasi he's supposed to be the next LA Tenorio, right? Right off the bat, siya dapat yung next LA Tenorio. Pero ayun nga, I don't think like unfair yan sa kanya kasi hindi naman siya tulad talaga ni
Rookie
LA
pa
eh.
lang, at rookie
Isa
pa
pa
lang
yan, 'di
din.
ba? Pero yun nga, I mean, everybody knew na yun yung responsibility na kailangan niya gawin. Pero if in my opinion lang, like I don't think RJ being the main point of the offense is good long term for Ginebra.
Really? Long term? Pati kahit
Oh,
long term?
di bro. I mean like siguro
Okay, bakit? 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 Bakit?
siguro bro habang nandiyan si Justin Brownlee bro, hindi mo go work yung nag-score kasi this game bro like nag-defer si Brownlee kay bro kay RJ. Like obvious
Okay.
yun. Kasi RJ was feeling it. But in the long run bro, para sa akin bro like things will work out better kung alam mo yun, si Brownlee ang magiging focal point. Siguro pag nawala siya, 'di ba? Pero ang naging thoughts ko lang for this game is sakto, it was it was a chance for RJ Abarientos to show what he can do. Sakto na yung SMB, they were playing badly. So, ayun, the stars aligned lang for me. Your
Ako
thoughts?
naman, feel ko naman na long term, si RJ
Okay, okay,
Barrientos
okay.
talaga yung yung magiging focal point ng offense nila. Kasi maayos niyan, he's only 25. Tapos I feel like si Scotty still has a good 4, 5 years left in him.
Mm,
Scotty's 31. And the reason na sabi ko lang na 4 or 5 years si Scotty is because he's had numerous back injuries.
mm.
And sobrang complicated ng mga back injuries, pare. Di ba? Pag back injuries, next thing you know, you just cannot jump like the way you used to. I mean, kahit yung utak ni Scotty knows na, okay, dito babagsak yung bola. Di ba yung mga kalawit? Kalawit,
Oh,
is
bro.
that the right term? Kalawit
Oh,
ba?
kalawit rebound,
Kalawit,
tama.
kalawit rebound niya. if he experiences more injuries sa back niya or more in the future, hindi na natin masyado makikita yun. That was makes him special, di ba? So, yung IQ niya nandun pa rin. But anyway, yung point ko is, it's gonna be Scotty who's gonna be the backcourt running mate of RJ. And Scotty's not gonna do the load of scoring. Si RJ will be that guy. He can shoot from deep, he can attack, meron siyang magandang pull-up game, mid-range game, and he can slash, di ba?
It, it, ito na
And
lang,
Brownlee's old. Hindi na talaga,
isa pa yan, isa pa yan.
yun nga
That,
eh,
may point ka
Brownlee's
naman,
old.
oo nga.
Hindi na, kahit sinong import, and one conference lang yung may import na ano eh, na, na, well, there are two conferences na import. Pero, syempre, yung pag all-Filipino, titingnan mo, okay, sino ba yung magiging next phase? So, for me, RJ Abarrientos yun. But I'm sure, may iba ka ano yun, di ba? Yung, may mga na-observe ka na, do you
Ano
feel
yun, bro?
like inefficient siya, na hindi siya magiging, bakit mo na-feel yun? Kasi may pinanggilingan, bakit mo na-feel na hindi siya main focal point kahit long term? Kahit wala ng Brownlee or Scott, or if Scotty starts to decline?
Sa totoo lang, bro, kasi like, feeling ko, mali na, I mean, di ako sure gaano karami tao nag-isip na to, pero mali na isipin siya na he's another LA Tenorio. Kasi si LA, bro, hindi naman siya scorer. Si RJ, he, he has to have the touches to be effective. 'Di ba?
Okay.
So, as long as may kaagaw siya sa bola, pare, I don't think mama-maximize siya. Syempre, pero
Mm.
ang problema, bro, yun yung role ng import eh. Just at least for Justin Brownlee. So I think long term kailangan maghanap ng Hinebra like ng import na willing mag-differ kay RG. Hindi naman siguro lagi, pero 'di ba like
Interesting. Interesting.
once they
Interesting
feel
take.
like RJ is feeling it, pare, like bigay mo nun, bigay nun, bigay nun. So, yun lang yung opinion ko. As long as may kaagaw siya sa bola, pare, hindi ma-maximize yung ano. Kasi hindi siya distributor eh. I'm not saying he can't learn to be, pero assuming na scorer, like,
Assuming na ito na yung parang
oh,
we're close to his peak. Like, we're just assuming things, no, na
exactly.
what if we're close to RJ's peak na baka scorer lang talaga
Oh,
siya.
bro,
Ganun.
scorer. I
Okay.
mean, he can distribute it pero pare mainly scorer siya. So, as of actually kahit sino namang scorer pare, basta may kagawa sa bola, hindi ka ma-maximize. So, that's my opinion.
Okay, so since rookie year pa lang niya naman, no? So,
Mm,
what you want to see in the next coming years para kay RJ Abarrientos is to improve that playmaking at ano, moving off the ball para makita natin na okay, kaya pala na okay, we can build around
oh,
RJ
bro.
Abarrientos.
I mean, they have two options, you know. They could go the route na sinabi ko nga na, you know, they could say RJ, just be RJ, pero yung import,
Which is what's,
kukuha kami ng import na hindi mala Brownlee, yung parang, 'di ba? May ibang import sa PBA na ganun, 'di ba? Like hindi naman
yeah,
yung
like
ano
yung mga
talaga.
Aaron Fuller, like yung
Ayun, isa
mga
'yun actually.
Aaron
'Yun,
Fuller
'di
just
ba?
gonna do his
Actually.
job.
Yung sa Northport, yung Venky Joyce, 'di ba?
Venky
Like,
Joyce is just gonna rebound. He's gonna give you
oh, hindi naman siya
18
yung
to
ano talaga
20
eh.
rebounds.
Oh, so 'yun, feeling ko yun yung mga ganong klaseng import yung perfect with RG. Hindi yung Brownlee na 40 points, 'di ba? Like last game. So 'yun.
Okay, very interesting. Like that really makes sense, no? Na parang, okay, so you expect you want to see RJ develop that playmaking skills,
Yeah,
definitely.
bro.
Oh, which I hope he does, kasi he's gonna be learning. He's learning right now under LA
Mm.
Tenorio. He's learning
Oh,
under
'di ba?
Scotty Thompson, and he's also learning under Coach Tim Cone, who is arguably would you say is the greatest of all time na coach sa Philippines? I feel like
Arguably
arguably it's
marami
Coach Tim, right?
oh, marami pa rin magdi-disagree sa'yo. Pero
Yeah, I
ako like
mean,
to be honest, di ako super knowledgeable sa accolades niya. I mean,
like,
I
okay,
know he was a champion, ganun. Pero, di ba, usually, people argue na si Coach Shot Reyes daw, ganun. Pero, di ba, like,
I don't
thought,
think that I don't
yeah.
think anymore. I
Hindi ba,
don't
hindi
think
ba, hindi ba?
to be honest,
Okay.
hindi na
Hindi
after.
ba, hindi ba?
I don't think people are expecting thinking that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, yeah. Pero ano, I think it's Coach Tim. But yeah, interesting take on RJ. Siya yung thumbnail
Mm.
natin ngayon if napansin. Di ko pa pala siya share sa'yo, pero siya yung thumbnail
Pero obvious
for
naman kasi
this.
ganda ng game niya eh.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Here's the player of the game.
Ah.
Something na notice ko rin dito sa laro, no. Junmar only had 11 shot attempts. And the free throw attempts, ilan to? Konti nito ah. He only had 4. That's not
Four?
gonna cut it. 4 free throw attempts lang si Junmar.
Grabe pa rin, no? Like, tsaka total 15 lang sila. Tapos 8 lang yung napasok. So, diba? 4 sa kanya. So, isipin mo like, paano yung distribution nun sa ibang players. So, I mean, pare, I think, to simply put it, pangat lang talaga nilaro ng SMB. Alam mo yun?
Yeah, and in a way, Junmar was really checked. Again, na-check na naman siya. He wasn't able to assert himself like last game. Remember last game, di ba? SMB won. They were able to tie the series. And another thing here is Terence Romeo.
Oh, bro, isa pa yun.
Isa pa si
Underperformed.
147, minus 19, 2 points lang. And they need Terence. Siya yung magiging X factor nila eh. Especially na-injure pa si Jericho Cruz, di ba?
Oh, pare. Like, actually, sa totoo lang, dalawa lang pagpipilian mo dyan na X Factor. Si either Don Troliano or Terence Romeo. Pero
Yes, Don
obviously,
Troliano's another one.
yung
Pero
Terence
minus
Romeo.
32.
Yeah.
Dito mo ito,
Hindi,
minus
pero
32.
baka naman kasi pinalaro na nung tambak na, di ba? So you can't blame him. Di ba?
Eh,
Pero
kahit
like,
nasama pa rin tingnan ng minus 32. Kahit
oh,
anong
pero pero obviously Terence Romeo yung mas may kayang gawin between the two. So siya talaga i-expect mo to be the X factor. Actually, bro, in the bigger picture, easy. Actually, 'di ba? Parang this series is a battle of whose bench is deeper in the big
Yes.
picture.
Good point kasi dito sa game na to, sina Ralph Koo had 4 points, 5 rebounds,
Oh,
7
'di ba?
assists. No, 4 points. Sorry, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. Yeah, their bench actually almost, yeah, their bench stepped up.
Mm.
And just Ralph Koo finding his game. I'm a big fan of Ralph Koo,
Oh,
especially
oh, bro.
yung All Filipino Cup. Eh, alam mo yan, Lasal yan eh.
Oo, para yun nga eh. 'Di ba?
Na hindi yan na-utilize sorry ni Manong Pumarin. Hindi yan talaga
Pero okay lang.
na-utilize si Ralph Koo. Pero okay
Oo.
lang.
Okay lang.
Lumabas yung laro
Ganda
ni
rin.
Ralph Koo
Pero nag 3x3
dito.
UAP yata siya. Ayan, to side note lang. Pero
Yeah, I know.
ayun.
Pero 5v5 naman yung basehan
Kaya nga.
natin dito eh.
Kaya nga.
Oh, so but it's nice to see Ralph Koo find na hindi nawala yung confidence. He's always ready. And I'm sure a lot of Hinebra fans like Ralph Koo.
Tsaka bro, arguably Ay, joke lang. Para sa akin lang. I think
Ano?
SMB's bench is deeper.
Okay, makes sense naman. Kasi diba sabi
Oo.
rin ni Coach George na they are the Debt 15. You
Mm.
remember that quote? Meron sinabi siyang gano'n
Totoo.
na Debt 15 daw sila. And to some extent, no, on paper, their bench is better on paper. Pero
Oo, bro.
how do you utilize that bench? How do you utilize Ginebra's bench? And ang nagsiseparate talaga sa series na to ngayon, yung coaching staff
Isa pa yun.
ng both teams. Like, dito mo makarealize na that's why a lot of people online are calling for Coach George's head. Like, he's getting so much
Oo
criticism.
nga,
Like,
nakikita ko nga.
totoo, I'm not making things up. Like, if you check the comments on Facebook, you check the comments on X, everywhere. People people are not in favor of Coach George kasi they felt like you can do more with this lineup or
Oo,
you can maximize
exactly.
your players more pero they're just
Exactly.
not getting there.
Kumbaga, you have the instruments, bakit di mo kayang i-pull off? So, baka ikaw na yung may problema, parang ganun, di ba?
Oh,
Pero kasi
ganun
parang,
ganun yung nangyayari ngayon.
mahirap din sabihin na ganun, di ba? Kasi, obviously, basketball is a team game. It's like a complicated game na hindi lang
Okay.
naman yun yung bench mo, ganun. Pero on paper, pare, tama ka. Like point guards ng bench nila ng Ginebra, diba? Nards Pinto, ganun. Ito yung bench sa kabila, Terence Romeo. So, on paper, okay talaga. Di ba? Big man, Ron Bronjal. Tapos sa kabila, Ralph Kuz. Di ba? Like, on paper, okay talaga sila. Pero, it's more than that.
Yeah, definitely. Dagdag ko rin dito, no, Scottie Thompson had 18 points in the first quarter. He had 18 points in the first quarter. That was crazy. And it's nice to see a healthy Scottie. And everything else here, no, like SMB. Jin shot 55% from the field. SMB 44%. And everybody was locked in for Barangay Ginebra. Tama nga yung
Oh,
sinabi mo, no.
bro.
Even though na they got out rebounded, it doesn't really matter at yung sa final score.
Like, hindi bro, what do you mean by out-rebounded?
Na out
Like,
rebounded ang Ginebra by SMB. 49
talaga?
rebounds. Oh, 49 rebounds
Okay,
SMB.
okay, okay. Kaya,
44.
kaya sila mas maraming second chance points nga, no?
Ayun
Tulad
din,
na
'di
sabi
ba?
ko kanina. Pero yun nga, di ba, like yung logic dun, hindi mo kailangan ng second chance points kung pumapasok naman anyway. So, yun.
For me, Cho, like looking at this, or speaking about Jericho Cruz, na mention ko kanina, his
Ah,
injury could change things for the worse
talaga
for
bro, sa tingin
SMB.
mo?
He's their point guard ngayon eh. Siya yung ginagawang point guard ngayon, di ba? So far, yung mga ibang players ng SMB has not shown that they can at least so lalagyan mo Chris Rosales. Hindi ko si Chris Rosales right now
Grabe
doesn't give
slander.
Which we're ano naman, objective naman
Hindi,
tayo
totoo
dito.
naman, totoo naman, totoo
Objective
naman.
naman tayo dito. We're very
Ah,
objective. Like based on just the basketball,
mm.
I would prefer to have my 25 minutes of Jericho Cruz, which he did played, kesa sa, timo, Chris Rosales, 6 minutes ngayon. Magiging 12, 5 to 15 yan. Kasi didistribute nila yung minutes si Jericho Cruz eh.
Exactly, bro. Kaya nga,
And Jericho Cruz is a capable defender, a really good defender. That's another person na mawawala sa magde-defend sa
oo nga, bro.
mga guards ng Ginebra.
I, I was about
Diba?
to I was about to disagree with you, pare. Yung sinasabi mong yung
Ano?
absence sa Jericho Cruz magkakaroon ng super big effect ganun.
Oo,
Dapat
kasi sila,
mag-disagree ako sa'yo. Pero kasi
then,
defense nga, yun nga, pare.
defense nga niya sa
Defense
guardia
eh.
ng Ginebra, di ba? Strength ng Ginebra is their guard, is their guards. Tama ba grammar ko? Is their guards?
Are their
Ginebra's
guards?
are
Tama ba?
there.
Are
Yeah,
their...
yeah. Basta
Hindi ko
basta
rin alam.
guards sila.
Oo,
Basta
pare.
guards sila.
Kasi bro, like, di ba, Terence Romeo, di naman sila same ng defensive abilities eh. So, yun nga, again, kung usapang defense, malaking loss talaga si Jericho Cruz. Pero siguro kung offense, pare, I think kayang mag-compensate ng ibang players. Like, on a good day, they can compensate dun sa production ni Jericho. Pero, ayun nga lang, defense kasi pare, like, Jericho perimeter defense, big, ano rin yun, big factor din yun eh. Lalo na, yun nga, may RJ Abarientos ka na, may threat from three-pointers, diba? Like, and Justin Brownlee din. So, yun.
Yeah. So yun yung napansin natin from the SMB versus Ginebra game. That's pretty much it. We summarized it. Guys, after again, thank you for listening to us. Huwag niyo kalimutan to listen to our next episode, which is TNT. A recap ng TNT versus Ross, and then Cho and I are gonna talk about their ano ba yung chances, legit chances ng TNT sa PBA Finals.
True.
Assuming na if Ginebra, ito chances nila. If SMB, for
Ito
whatever
chance.
miracle
Okay.
happens,
Okay,
ito
okay.
chances nila. So
Okay,
we're gonna
okay.
talk about that. Guys, on YouTube, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. On Spotify, don't forget to follow. Give us a 5-star rating. This is Nico with Chop Pangilinan. Bring you the PBA, UAAP, maybe in the NBA in the future. But thank you for always listening. And nakakuha ko yung mga messages niyo about the episode, and here we go. It's finally here. Cho, thank you. See you in a bit.
Thank you, bro.